Well, speaking of great match, there had to be at least one or two on this non-stop extravaganza of all elite wrestling action. That was a non-stop extravaganza that never stopped once it started, and I don't even remember when it started, but how much of the pre-show for AEW All Out in Chicago did you get to see?
Oh, boy, howdy. Well, here's the thing. And I'll say this at the start. I had problems with the when I was watching the Clash at the Castle. Because, I've got Spectrum. I'll remind everybody, not only are they a criminal enterprise, but they're also incompetent and stupid. They'll take your money and not give you the services that they're supposed to, and as well, they don't know how to fix their own shit. I'm going to say that enough. As many listeners as we've got, and as many employees as they've got, sooner or later, somebody important with that company is going to go, why the fuck is he slandering us? We're going to sue him. And then I'd love to get Stephen P. New on top of them. But nevertheless, so I decided I was going to get the Bleacher Report. Stace set it up on the smart TV in the bedroom. But because I'd had problems with the Peacock, I didn't want to try to pause or back up or fast forward or whatever. I just played the goddamn thing. It happened live in front of me for the first time ever. And God, I had to shave twice from the time this show started till it was finished. So the pre-show, 0 hour as they called it.
Well, you talking about Peacock or Bleacher Report?
Bleacher Report. I didn't watch the whole, but I left the whole thing playing so that it nothing would fuck up, because every time I tried to pause or fast forward or rewind the cock, it froze up on me, or it went to a black screen and only had audio. I had to get back out of it and go to the home. Then I had to go back to Peacock, and then I had to go back to the Clash at the Castle, and then do the same thing. Everybody talks about this streaming television. Here's the goddamn deal. If cable TV works properly, then it works properly. And I've got a cable remote with 100 fucking buttons on it. And those 100 buttons either have numbers or words that indicate what those buttons do or what they're for. And there's a button for everything. On this goddamn smart TV in the bedroom and this streaming television, I got a remote control the size of a goddamn hot dog. You got to hold it with 2 hands so that you can press these little buttons, and there's 4 buttons on there with hieroglyphics on them. There's no on-screen fast forward. At least I watched the cock finally on my computer, because at least then you've got the mouse with the little arrow and the line at the bottom that you can move the thing along for these 10-minute entrances and kind of sort of not have to guess about where you're going. But the whole goddamn streaming television, to me, can kiss my fucking ass. It's a pain in the ass.
Maybe you have the wrong system.
Well, what other shit can I get?
Well, there are some streaming TV services that don't have a remote with 4 buttons with hieroglyphics on it. There are some that are just...
That's the goddamn TV remote that you got to use with this thing.
Do you have an Apple TV?
It's a smart TV. I don't know. It's a 62-inch in the bedroom.
But the device, the controller, I'm smiling. I can't stop.
What? I don't know what the fuck.
Remote control.
Downloaded an app to get Bleacher Report, and there's all kinds of shit on there. And I don't know what a fucking app is or how you go find it or procure it or bring it home with you or whatever. But it was a pain in my ass. So anyway.
So that pre-show.
So I just left the thing run because I was afraid to mess with it, because I didn't want to come up and sit on my computer. I've got a 62-inch screen in the bedroom where I can lay in bed and take notes. Up here, I've got the computer. It's a 22-inch screen or whatever. And I got to wear the headphones so I can hear it, which means I can't get farther than 6 feet away from it. I didn't want to come up and do that, so I just left it run on the smart TV. I didn't pause anything, so I may not be as thorough as I sometimes am.